Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to be diving into AI and the global supply chain. A
Yeah.
big one.
Huge topic.
It is. And, when people think of AI and the supply chain, they think of robots moving boxes around warehouses.
Right. Yeah.
But it's so much more than that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think you hit the nail on the head there when you say it's way more than just robots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got two great sources we're going to be looking at today.
Okay, cool.
The first one is excerpts from a document about responsible sourcing practices in Vietnam.
Okay.
And then the second one is an article called The AI Revolution, Transforming Global Supply Chain.
Like it.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Yeah, very catchy.
So we're going to be looking at how AI is really revolutionizing everything,
Okay.
from demand forecasting to inventory management and even ethical supplier selection.
Sounds good. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So, one of the biggest changes I think with AI is
Yeah.
it kind of takes away the guesswork.
Mm-hmm.
People used to rely on historical data or even just intuition.
Right. Yeah, gut feeling, basically.
Yeah, gut feeling, exactly.
Yeah, and that doesn't always pan out so well.
No, it doesn't. And so what's really interesting is how AI is taking over.
Mm.
Um, Instead of just looking at what happened last year or 5 years ago or 10 years ago, AI can analyze tons of data.
Right.
Everything from market trends to what people are saying on social media and even the weather,
Oh, wow.
and come up with these really precise forecasts for demand.
That's incredible. So, like, way more accurate than what we were working with before.
Way more accurate.
Wow.
So, think about a company that sells winter coats.
Okay. Yeah.
They can use AI to
Yeah.
look at the weather forecast and say, okay, it's going to be a really cold winter.
Right.
People on social media are talking about this new style of coat.
Uh-huh.
And historically, we've sold X number of coats in this size and this color.
Wow.
And they can figure out, down to the store level, how many coats they need in each size and color.
So they don't end up like overstocked or understocked.
Exactly. They can optimize their inventory.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, that saves them money.
Right. And it keeps the customers happy.
Exactly. Everyone wins.
Everybody wins.
So, but AI's impact on inventory management goes way beyond just predicting demand.
Okay.
This article talks about how AI can adjust inventory levels in real time
Oh, wow.
across the entire supply chain.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Wow.
We're not just talking about like robots in a warehouse
Yeah.
picking and packing boxes.
Right.
It's a dynamic system
Okay.
that is constantly adapting to changes.
Got it.
So imagine all of a sudden there's this huge demand for, I don't know, let's say a certain type of shoe.
Okay. Yeah.
In the past, that could lead to delays and people would be waiting forever to get their shoes.
Shortages, you said, right?
Yeah, shortages, exactly. And so with AI, businesses can get alerts like, hey, we need more of these shoes.
Oh, wow. In real time?
Yeah, in real time, they can adjust production.
Wow.
They can reroute shipments.
Okay.
It's like having this really smart air traffic controller.
I like that analogy. It makes a lot of sense.
Who's making sure that everything is moving smoothly, even when things go wrong?
Keeping everything on track.
Exactly.
Even with all the craziness.
Yep. So this brings us to another area where AI is making a big difference.
Okay.
And that is supplier selection.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So in the past, companies would usually just choose the supplier with the lowest price.
Right. It makes
It's
sense. Gotta save money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But AI lets them look at way more than just cost.
Oh, okay. So, like, what else?
Yeah, so they can look at things like reliability
Yeah.
and quality,
Mhm.
and even ethical practices.
Oh, wow. That's really important these days.
It is. It's becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not just about getting the cheapest deal anymore.
Right.
AI can actually analyze the supplier's track record,
Okay.
see if they're following ethical standards,
Uh-huh.
even look at their environmental impact.
So really, like, vetting them?
Yeah, it's like having a superpower detective.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Who's helping businesses choose the best partners
Makes sense.
who align with their values?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
This is fascinating.
it's really cool stuff.
It is. And, speaking of ethical practices, that actually ties in really well with the document on responsible sourcing in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, imagine using AI to, like, check out potential suppliers in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Making sure that they're following all the rules, fair labor practices, sustainability, and all that.
Right. It's like an extra layer of protection
Exactly.
to make sure that things are being done the right way.
Yeah. And it's not just about, where things are coming from.
Right.
AI is also changing how things are moving around.
Oh, yeah, logistics.
Yeah, exactly. So AI is making that whole process faster and cheaper.
And more sustainable.
and more sustainable.
You got it. So instead of, just sticking to the same old routes, AI can look at traffic and
Yeah.
weather and even gas prices to figure out the best way to get things from point A to point B.
Right. And all in real time, too.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So you can imagine like ordering something online
Yeah.
and there's a huge snowstorm,
Uh-huh.
but your package still arrives on time
What?
because AI rerouted it.
No way.
Yeah, like magic. But it's not magic, it's AI.
That's incredible.
It is. So it's all about creating a supply chain that can adapt
Right.
and, handle those unexpected challenges.
Yeah, gotta be flexible these days.
Exactly. And the best part is that everyone benefits.
Everybody wins again.
Everybody wins. Customers get their stuff faster,
Yeah.
and companies save money on shipping.
And it's better for the environment.
And it's better for the environment. You got it. So AI is also being used to analyze customer feedback.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Yeah, so you can use AI to look at all those reviews and comments and figure out what people like and don't like.
Oh, so they can improve their products and services.
Exactly. Instead of just guessing, they can actually see what's working and what's not.
That's smart.
It is so they can make better products.
Yeah.
They can offer more personalized services.
Yeah, makes sense.
And ultimately, they can make their customers happier.
So it's like using data to improve the whole customer experience.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just about customer service.
Yeah.
AI is also being used to make the supply chain more sustainable.
Oh, right. We talked about that a little bit with the logistics.
Right. So we talked about optimizing routes to save fuel,
Yeah.
but there's a lot more to it.
Okay, so how else is AI helping companies go green?
Well, AI can be used to find ways to reduce energy consumption.
Okay. Like where?
Like everywhere in warehouses, you can use AI to optimize lighting and temperature controls.
Oh, that makes sense.
You could even use AI to make transportation networks more efficient.
So less fuel being used.
Exactly. It's all about finding those little efficiencies
That we might miss.
that we might miss. Exactly. So AI can analyze all this data and pinpoint those areas for improvement.
So we can reduce our impact.
Exactly. And it's not just about energy consumption.
Okay, what else?
AI
Right.
can also help companies choose more sustainable materials.
Oh.
So instead of just using the same old materials, AI can analyze the environmental impact of different options
Okay.
and look at things like sourcing practices and manufacturing processes.
So like a full life cycle analysis?
Yeah, full life cycle analysis to make sure that they're choosing the most eco-friendly options.
Wow, so AI is giving companies the tools to make a real difference.
Yeah, it's like having a virtual sustainability consultant
I like that.
who's working 24/7 to make the supply chain greener.
That's amazing. And you know what? I think consumers are really starting to pay attention to this stuff.
It really seems like people are looking for brands that are doing things the right way.
Yeah, for sure. Like they want to know that their purchases aren't hurting the planet or exploiting workers.
Right. And AI can actually help people make those choices.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, imagine an app that uses AI to look at a product supply chain.
Okay.
And it gives you like a sustainability score or tells you if it has certain certifications.
Oh, wow. That would be super helpful.
Right. So you could actually see, how sustainable and ethical a product really is.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, it would make it so much easier to shop with your values.
Totally. It's like having a little AI conscience in your pocket.
I like that. Yeah. So, as we wrap up our deep dive today,
Yeah.
it's pretty clear that AI is having a huge impact on the supply chain.
Huge.
And it's not just about making things faster and cheaper.
Right. It's about doing things better.
Exactly. It's about making the whole system smarter, more efficient, and more sustainable.
And I think the most exciting part is that we're just getting started.
Yeah, we are.
Like AI is constantly evolving.
Yeah.
So who knows what amazing things we'll be able to do in the future.
Right. From predicting what people want to buy to making sure that products are made ethically and sustainably.
AI is revolutionizing the way things work.
It really is. And as consumers, we have the power to shape that future
Oh, yeah. Totally.
by supporting companies that are using AI for good.
Right. We can encourage more businesses to prioritize sustainability and ethical practices.
Exactly. So the next time you're shopping, think about the role that AI might have played in getting that product to you.
And remember that your choices matter.
They do. Your choices have the power to make a difference.
So choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI and the global supply chain.